Who is God? Let us begin with a question that has reverberated throughout human history: who is God? This inquiry is not merely a matter of theology, it is an existential cornerstone that defines how we orient ourselves in the world. At its core, the concept of God represents something beyond mere description, a transcendent ideal, a symbol of the highest good, and a framework within which we derive meaning. For centuries, humanity has pondered this idea, crafting myths, religions, and philosophies to grasp what feels ineffable. But consider this: God is not merely out there, an external force dictating reality. God is, in many ways, a reflection of our collective psyche. Across cultures, God embodies order amidst chaos, the pinnacle of morality, and the aspirational ideal. When you think of God as the ultimate good, you begin to understand why civilizations have built their foundations upon such a principle. In historical contexts, the concept of God has taken many forms. In ancient myths, God was often depicted as the creator or the ultimate arbiter of justice. These depictions are not arbitrary, they are attempts to understand the structure of reality and our place within it. Whether we speak of the God of monotheism, the pantheons of polytheism, or even the forces of nature revered by animistic traditions, the pattern is consistent. We seek to anchor ourselves to something greater than our immediate experience. Psychologically, God functions as the representation of what we could be if we were fully aligned with our potential. God is the voice that compels us to act with integrity when no one is watching. God is the ideal that challenges us to confront our weaknesses and strive for betterment, not just for ourselves, but for others as well. Moreover, the intersection of science and spirituality invites us to consider God not as a contradiction, but as a complement to our understanding of reality. Science reveals the mechanisms of the universe, but God speaks to the why behind it. Why do we strive for truth? Why do we seek to love, to forgive, and to grow? These questions transcend empirical observation, they are matters of the soul. To believe in God, in this sense, is to accept the responsibility to live with purpose. It is to aim at the highest possible good, to walk the narrow path of truth, and to confront the chaos of existence with courage. Regardless of your doctrinal beliefs, the concept of God demands that you take life seriously, that you act as though your actions matter, because they do. So who is God? Perhaps God is the ideal you pursue but never fully reach. Perhaps God is the symbol of everything you must become to justify your existence. Or perhaps God is the mystery that calls you to venture into the unknown, to seek and create meaning in a world filled with uncertainty. Who is God? That is not merely a question to answer, it is a challenge to live. The concept of God as a psychological archetype is deeply ingrained in human consciousness, transcending individual belief systems to become a universal symbol embedded in the fabric of our collective psyche. In the realm of psychology, particularly through the lens of thinkers like Carl Jung, an archetype is understood as a recurring pattern or motif that emerges across cultures and time, representing shared human experiences and ideals. God, in this sense, is the ultimate archetype, a representation of the highest ideals humanity can conceive. As an archetype, God often embodies the principles of order and morality. These elements are crucial for the psychological stability of individuals and societies. In the chaotic, unpredictable nature of life, the archetype of God provides a framework for understanding and confronting challenges. God symbolizes the pursuit of structure amidst disorder, guiding individuals to navigate life with purpose and intention. This is why so many religious and philosophical systems associate God with laws, commandments, or moral guidelines. They are reflections of the human need to impose meaning and order on an otherwise chaotic existence. God as an archetype represents the ultimate ideal or aspiration. In this role, God serves as a model for what humans strive to become. Whether it is the embodiment of unconditional love, infinite wisdom, or ultimate justice, God encapsulates the virtues we seek to cultivate in ourselves. This archetypal presence inspires individuals to transcend their limitations, confront their weaknesses, and aim toward a better version of themselves. This psychological function of the God archetype is not confined to religious contexts. Even in secular frameworks, the concept of a higher ideal or ultimate good, often expressed as truth, justice, or humanity's collective well-being, mirrors the role of God as an archetype. For example, In art, literature, and philosophy, we see recurring themes of characters striving for redemption, confronting inner darkness, or sacrificing for the greater good. These narratives reflect the same archetypal struggles and aspirations symbolized by the concept of God. The psychological archetype of God operates as a mirror, reflecting humanity's deepest values, fears, and hopes. It challenges individuals to confront the dualities within themselves, order and chaos, good and evil, strength and vulnerability, and to integrate these forces in a way that promotes growth and meaning. This enduring archetype, present in countless forms across cultures, speaks to its profound significance in shaping human consciousness and guiding individuals on their journey through life. The human pursuit to define and understand God is one of the most profound and enduring aspects of our existence. This quest stems from humanity's innate curiosity about the nature of reality, our origins, and the purpose of life. From the earliest days of civilization, individuals have looked to the heavens, to nature, and within themselves, searching for answers to the fundamental questions: why are we here? What is the meaning of existence? Is there something greater than ourselves that governs or underlies all that we experience? These questions are not only philosophical, but deeply existential, shaping the way we perceive and engage with the world. Understanding God involves grappling with a vast array of perspectives and interpretations. For some, God is a personal deity, intimately involved in the lives of individuals, providing guidance and comfort. For others, God is an abstract force, an impersonal energy or principle that underlies the cosmos, giving rise to the laws of nature and the beauty of existence. This diversity in interpretation underscores a universal truth: the concept of God is deeply tied to our desire to make sense of the mysteries of life. It reflects our need for an anchor, something to hold on to as we navigate the uncertainties and complexities of our existence. This pursuit is not confined to religious or spiritual individuals. Even those who identify as atheists or agnostics often grapple with the same fundamental questions. The exploration of God, in this sense, transcends belief systems and becomes a universal human endeavor. It is an inquiry into the nature of ultimate reality, the search for meaning and purpose, and the longing to connect with something greater than ourselves. Whether through science, philosophy, art, or religion, humanity's efforts to define God reveal a shared drive to explore the depths of existence and to find coherence in the vastness of the universe. In many ways, the pursuit of understanding God mirrors our own search for identity and purpose. To ask who is God is, in part, to ask who am I and what is my place in the grand scheme of things. This connection underscores the deeply personal and transformative nature of this quest. As individuals engage with these questions, they often find themselves confronting their own limitations, fears, and aspirations. The process of seeking God, therefore, becomes a journey of self-discovery and growth, compelling us to reflect on what we value, what we believe, and how we choose to live. Thus, the exploration of God is more than a theological exercise. It is an essential aspect of the human condition. It connects us to one another across cultures and generations, reminding us of our shared curiosity and desire to understand the profound mysteries of existence. This ongoing quest is both a reflection of our humanity and a testament to our capacity to seek, question, and grow. The concept of God has been a cornerstone of cultural and historical development, shaping societies, beliefs, and values across time. Every civilization, regardless of its geographical location or technological advancement, has grappled with the question of divinity, producing diverse interpretations of God that reflect its unique context. These interpretations are more than theological constructs. They are mirrors of the collective psyche of a people, revealing their struggles, aspirations, and understanding of the world. In ancient civilizations, God was often intertwined with the forces of nature. The sun, moon, rivers, and mountains were deified, symbolizing power, fertility, and sustenance. These early representations reflect humanity's dependence on the natural world and their desire to find order in its rhythms. For instance, the Egyptian sun god Ra embodied creation and life, while the Mesopotamian gods of water and agriculture emphasized survival in harsh environments. Through these deities, societies sought to explain natural phenomena and imbue their world with a sense of purpose and meaning. As societies grew more complex, so too did their conceptions of God. The monotheistic traditions that emerged in the Middle East introduced the idea of a singular, all-powerful deity who transcends nature and governs morality. In Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, God is portrayed as the ultimate source of justice, compassion, and truth, a figure who establishes laws and holds individuals accountable. These beliefs provided not only spiritual guidance, but also a framework for social cohesion and ethical behavior, influencing governance, legal systems, and cultural norms. Eastern traditions, such as Hinduism and Buddhism, offered yet another perspective, depicting divinity as multifaceted or even impersonal. In Hinduism, gods like Vishnu and Shiva represent different aspects of existence, from preservation to destruction, embodying the cycles of life. In Buddhism, the divine is often conceptualized as an enlightened state of being rather than a personified deity, emphasizing inner transformation and liberation from suffering. These interpretations highlight the diverse ways humanity has sought to understand existence and our connection to the infinite. The historical evolution of the concept of God also reveals its adaptability to changing contexts. In medieval Europe, God was central to every aspect of life, influencing art, science, and politics. During the Enlightenment, however, thinkers began to question traditional religious authority, leading to more abstract and philosophical notions of God, such as the clockmaker deity of deism. This shift reflected a growing emphasis on reason and empirical evidence while still acknowledging the mystery of creation. In modern times, the concept of God continues to evolve, intersecting with scientific discoveries and global interconnectedness. For some, God represents the unity of all things, a symbol of the interconnectedness revealed by quantum physics or ecological awareness. For others, God remains a deeply personal presence, a source of comfort and moral direction in an ever-changing world. Despite differences in expression, the enduring presence of God in human thought underscores its role as a unifying principle, transcending cultural and historical boundaries. The rich tapestry of divine interpretations across history highlights the universality of humanity's search for meaning. Each culture's concept of God reflects its unique environment, challenges, and aspirations, yet all point to the same fundamental need to connect with something greater than ourselves and find coherence in the complexities of existence. Through these diverse portrayals, we see not only the evolution of human thought, but also the shared yearning that binds us as a species. The concept of God as a symbol of responsibility is deeply embedded in the way humanity has structured its understanding of morality and purpose. Across cultures and philosophies, the idea of God often serves as a reminder that life is not merely a pursuit of personal desires, but a call to act in accordance with higher principles. God, in this sense, represents an ever-present accountability both to oneself and to the broader fabric of existence. This understanding connects belief in God to the human need for order, purpose, and ethical conduct. It begins with the idea that actions matter, that what we do has consequences not just for ourselves, but for others and for the world. The concept of God often emphasizes this interconnectedness, portraying life as a delicate balance between individual freedom and collective well-being. For example, in many religious traditions, divine commandments or moral codes serve as a guide for ethical behavior. These principles encourage individuals to think beyond their immediate gratification and consider the greater good. Whether it is the 10 Commandments, the teachings of the Quran, or the dharmic responsibilities in Hinduism, such guidelines reflect the belief that human life carries an inherent moral weight. At a deeper level, the symbol of God as a moral authority challenges individuals to rise above their instincts and confront their weaknesses. This is evident in narratives where divine figures test or guide humanity, such as the story of Job in the Bible or Arjuna's dialogue with Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. These stories highlight the struggle between self-interest and higher duty, illustrating that belief in God often entails embracing challenges and taking responsibility for one's actions even in the face of adversity. God is portrayed not as a figure who removes hardship, but as one who inspires individuals to confront it with courage and integrity. The association between God and responsibility also extends to the idea of stewardship. In many traditions, humans are seen as caretakers of the earth, entrusted with preserving and nurturing creation. This responsibility underscores the belief that our actions must align with a broader vision of harmony and sustainability. From the biblical call to subdue and care for, the earth in Genesis to indigenous teachings that emphasize respect for nature's cycles. The message is clear: belief in God carries an obligation to act with reverence and responsibility toward the world we inhabit. In a broader sense, the idea of God also addresses the existential responsibility of creating meaning in life. To live as though God exists, even in a metaphorical sense, is to acknowledge that life is not random or meaningless, but imbued with purpose. This perspective encourages individuals to live with intention, to pursue truth, and to strive for goodness in their interactions with others. It is a call to align one's actions with an ideal, to recognize the weight of existence, and to contribute positively to the unfolding narrative of humanity. By embodying the highest ideals, the concept of God acts as a reminder that responsibility is not a burden but a privilege. It is through taking responsibility for our actions, our relationships, and our world that we grow, both individually and collectively. God, as a symbol of responsibility, challenges us to live with integrity, to hold ourselves accountable to the highest standards, and to see our lives as part of a greater purpose. This connection between belief in God and the acceptance of responsibility is a testament to the profound influence of this idea in shaping human behavior and ethics. The intersection of science and spirituality reveals a rich and complementary relationship that expands humanity's ability to grapple with existential mysteries. While science seeks to understand the mechanisms of the universe through observation, experimentation, and reason, spirituality explores the deeper questions of meaning, purpose, and the nature of existence. Together, they form a holistic approach to understanding life, offering insights into both the physical and metaphysical dimensions of reality. Science, at its core, is a method for uncovering the laws that govern the natural world. It explains phenomena such as the movement of planets, the structure of atoms, and the intricate processes of biology. Through its discoveries, science has given humanity the tools to navigate the physical world with greater precision and control. However, science does not inherently answer the why questions: why the universe exists, why we strive for truth and beauty, or why we experience awe and wonder. These are questions that lie beyond the scope of empirical measurement, pointing to the realm of spirituality. On the other hand, seeks to connect individuals with something greater than themselves. It addresses the profound human yearning to find coherence in the vastness of existence. While spiritual traditions may differ in their descriptions of God or the divine, they often share a common focus on transcendence, the pursuit of deeper understanding, purpose, and unity. This focus complements the scientific perspective by addressing the subjective and existential dimensions of life that science does not quantify. The relationship between science and spirituality becomes particularly evident in areas where understanding the universe evokes a sense of wonder. For instance, the study of cosmology, which explores the origins and structure of the universe, raises profound questions about existence itself. The Big Bang Theory, the discovery of dark matter, and the intricate balance of physical constants necessary for life all inspire awe and curiosity about the nature of creation. For many, these scientific revelations do not diminish spiritual belief, but enhance it, providing a glimpse into the vast intelligence or order that underlies reality. Fields like neuroscience and psychology have begun to explore the physiological and psychological aspects of spiritual experiences, further bridging the gap between the two domains. Research into meditation, mindfulness, and states of transcendence reveals how spiritual practices can lead to measurable changes in the brain, fostering well-being and emotional resilience. These findings demonstrate that spirituality is not merely an abstract concept, but has tangible effects on human health and behavior, underscoring its relevance even in a scientifically driven world. At the same time, spirituality offers a framework for interpreting the ethical and moral implications of scientific advancements. As technology progresses and humanity gains unprecedented power over nature, spiritual principles remind us of the responsibility to use this knowledge wisely. Questions about the ethical use of artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and environmental stewardship often require a synthesis of scientific understanding and spiritual wisdom. This synthesis ensures that progress is guided not only by what is possible, but by what is meaningful and just. The intersection of science and spirituality invites a deeper exploration of reality that transcends the limitations of either domain. It encourages a mindset of humility, recognizing that while science illuminates the how, spirituality seeks to uncover the why. Together, they challenge humanity to remain curious, reflective, and responsible, fostering a sense of wonder and purpose in the face of life's mysteries. This partnership between science and spirituality is a testament to the richness of human inquiry, demonstrating that the pursuit of knowledge and the search for meaning are not opposing forces but complementary aspects of our shared journey. The practical implications of belief in God extend far beyond the realm of abstract theology, shaping individual behavior, societal structures, and personal growth. The concept of God, whether understood in a traditional religious sense or as a symbol of higher ideals, influences the way people navigate their lives, make decisions, and interact with others. This influence is evident in moral frameworks, social cohesion, and the pursuit of meaning, all of which are profoundly impacted by belief in something greater than oneself. On an individual level, belief in God often serves as a moral compass, guiding actions and choices. For many, the belief in divine oversight or accountability encourages ethical behavior, fostering values such as honesty, compassion, and justice. Even in moments when societal rules may fail to enforce morality, the internalized presence of God, or the ideal of the highest good, provides an intrinsic motivation to act rightly. This dynamic is not limited to the religiously devout. Even secular individuals who adopt God as a metaphorical ideal may find themselves striving for greater alignment with truth, integrity, and altruism. To guiding personal behavior, belief in God fosters resilience and hope, especially in times of adversity. When faced with challenges or uncertainties, individuals often turn to their faith for strength and perspective. The idea that life has meaning, even in suffering, can provide solace and encouragement, enabling people to endure hardships with courage and determination. For many, prayer, meditation, or reflection on divine principles becomes a source of inner peace, helping them to navigate life's inevitable difficulties with a sense of purpose and connection. At a societal level, belief in God has historically played a crucial role in fostering social cohesion and collective identity. Shared beliefs about God or the divine often serve as the foundation for communal values, traditions, and laws. These shared frameworks create a sense of belonging and mutual accountability, helping to unite individuals around common goals and principles. Religious institutions, inspired by belief in God, have been instrumental in advancing education, healthcare, and social welfare throughout history, demonstrating the transformative power of this belief in shaping the fabric of societies. Belief in God also inspires the pursuit of meaning and self-actualization, encouraging individuals to transcend their immediate concerns and strive for higher ideals. Whether through acts of service, creative expression, or personal growth, many people find motivation in the idea that their lives are part of a larger, divine narrative. This perspective can lead to profound personal transformations, as individuals align their actions with a vision of contributing to something greater than themselves. In this way, belief in God challenges people to live purposefully and to cultivate virtues that elevate both themselves and those around them. The influence of belief in God extends to shaping cultural and intellectual achievements. Throughout history, art, literature, music, and architecture have been profoundly inspired by the divine. Cathedrals, temples, sacred texts, and symphonies created in homage to God stand as enduring symbols of humanity's ability to channel spiritual inspiration into tangible expressions of beauty and transcendence. These works not only reflect devotion but also elevate the human spirit, reminding us of our capacity for creativity and greatness. Belief in God serves as a catalyst for personal and societal growth, encouraging individuals to confront their limitations, embrace responsibility, and strive for the betterment of themselves and their communities. Whether through fostering moral integrity, building social bonds, or inspiring the pursuit of meaning, the practical implications of this belief demonstrate its profound and enduring impact on human life. God, as an ideal or reality, remains a guiding force that shapes how people live, grow, and contribute to the world.